You ready, man?
10-4.
All right, Kent. What's happening?
What's going on?
Nothing much.
All right. This is episode number 2.
Number 2 of
I think we're going to be the Dudes in Kansas show.
Dudes in Kansas show.
Dudes in Kansas. I like it.
I like it too. I think we started out with the D and K show, or D and K show. We're trying to throw that around, and it makes sense because you're Kent and I'm
David.
That's right. So D and K show, Dudes in Kansas, because we are in Kansas.
That's right. And we still have the D and the K.
That's right. So it works, and you all know why we're doing what we're doing. We're not crazy. So
Exactly. So David, how was your week this week?
it was long, had a lot of activities going on, had a project that came in bid, which was always a lot of fun. It's like Christmas because you get all these packages and you get to open the packages. And the fortunate thing is you don't have to pay for the packages, but you get to go to your owner and say, hey, we can build your building for the price you're willing to pay for it, which is amazing because we work with a client to build a budget, and then you hope and pray and use all your design knowledge to bring it in budget at the bid time, and it's always a wonderful thing. So makes me smile.
Dude, that's awesome.
How about yourself?
It was boring this week. The weather. My job is based around the weatherman.
Yeah.
And the weather was very, very not nice.
Yeah, it was 18 when I went to work on Wednesday, and it was 18 when I went home, and I think that was about as high as it got on Wednesday, wasn't it?
It was, yes. It was very cold and very, very cloudy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I was very, very bored because I got all my projects ready, and I'm ready to go out, and I'm ready to work outside and get my work done, and I can't do it because it's 18 degrees, because whatever chemical I decide to use that day would probably freeze.
Yeah, it'd freeze right on the nozzle, and there it would stay.
So that was my week. So I finally got out today.
Nice.
And it was an absolutely beautiful day. We finally broke freezing here in Wichita right around 10 o'clock, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
And I worked very, very swiftly all day today to catch up from all the work I couldn't get done earlier in the week. So I was pretty excited.
Well, it is March 1st. This is officially the start of your season. Is that correct?
That's correct. It is the officially, this turnover for spring.
I thought spring was on the solstice, man.
It is, but it's the unofficial start.
Unofficial start. March 21st, the spring equinox or solstice.
That's correct. That is correct. So anyways, David, I wanted to talk to you today about some funny news, because I'm all about the funny news that goes on.
Absolutely.
And there was this restaurant somewhere down south, and it involved crab legs. Yes. And it was a man versus woman, and they were waiting in line for these crab legs. Now, I guess there was a long line for crab legs today.
Did they know each other?
No, they did not know each other.
So they were complete strangers.
That's right. And it was at a buffet. And
Uh-oh.
yes.
That doesn't sound good.
So I'm sure when the crab legs are gone, they're gone for a few minutes. They got to serve.
Until they restock them.
Right, serve and prep, all that good jazz. Well, anyways, I guess the crab legs are here, and bam, ready to be served. And so these two got into a fight. I mean, when I'm thinking a fight, David, I'm thinking, man, these guys they're using like swords and stuff like like knives and forks and
duking it out, getting the brass knuckles.
Yes, that's right. But I guess it got very physical. There was apparently silverware and dishes that got broken. It's not silverware; it must be plastic. I don't know. But anyways, what it's kind of humorous. Apparently, they got into a fight. They accused of each other for cutting in line to get the crab legs. Because
at a buffet.
At a buffet, everybody loves crab legs. I'm telling you, man, down south, man, crab legs are real deal, man. So, anyways, big fight went down. man and woman duking it out. So just imagine, I was gonna take myself right there to that buffet restaurant, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm eating my food, and all of a sudden I hear dishes breaking, and what? And people yelling.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's some vulgarity
Yeah.
because who fights without saying a cuss word?
Not many anymore.
That's right. And I'm sitting here and enjoying my meal. Then boom, bam! All of a sudden it's rumble in the Bronx.
Yeah. It's like,
Whoa!
what's going on here?
So, I thought with our conversation today, and we're hearing about this funny news and this fight with crab legs, I'm thinking, let's put ourselves in their situation, okay? I'm gonna cut in front of you because I want to get some crab legs. How are you gonna handle it, David? All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Excuse me, did you notice I was in line for these delicious crab legs?
What? No, please, sir. I was here first. Give me my crab legs, please.
Take a deep breath. I know that, think in my mind, I know what my mom taught me. She said, be kind and loving every day. Sir,
Yes.
are you sure you were standing in line from me? Because I could have sworn that you were behind me. And I did turn around to help this little old lady to her table who, was juggling like 3 bowls full of crab legs. But the person in front of me said they would hold my place in line.
You know what, Boy Scout? I don't know what you're talking about. I got Bebe's kids wanting some food. I need to eat. Back off. Oh, by the way, thanks for your politeness. Crab legs, please. Anyway, I'm sorry. We could go on forever. You were very, very diplomatic
I don't know
about
how
that.
I'd really react because it's like I don't want to create the conflict. That's just me inside. And then there's that part of me that's like, dude, I've been standing in line. I'd be giving them the death eye. Actually, my wife would be giving them the death eye, and I'd be fuming and probably not helping the little old lady because I'd be so focused on wanting my crab legs.
And I can understand that because you call it the death eye, and my family would call it the stink eye.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. And I would totally be, I'd be miffed that someone cut in front of me, especially if I wanted my crab legs, And really, I'm going to be honest with you, to the audience out there, I could care less for crab legs. But if that was a cheeseburger, man, back off, because that's mine.
Been throwing the bows down, huh?
Well, you'd want to. That would be like the thought process in my head. Excuse me. It would be I want to hit this thing. Hit this person. But to be completely honest with you, I'd probably do the same thing that you're doing. Excuse me, sir. I think I was here first. And if they got an altercation, then I would be like, okay, you can just have it. Because you know what? It's not worth it.
No, it's really not. And that's I mean, thank you, Mom. I got to go back to the be kind and loving, treat people the way you want to be treated. And if everybody did that, the world would be a much better place. That's just the way it is.
So with that being said, an ode to all the mothers out there. Thank you.
God bless you.
Yes. So anyways, continuing on our conversations today about crab legs and all that. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about a movie.
Okay, what movie?
I'm a huge 80s and 90s, just love that generation. That I grew up in it. And I remember this movie, Sly Stone, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh yeah, Stone movies.
Over the Top. Do you remember the movie Over the Top? No.
You're catching me again, man.
Oh no, dude. Okay, so check it out. Sly is a truck driver.
Okay.
And he's trying to rekindle a relationship that he hasn't had with his son because of a divorce.
Okay, yeah.
Well, this child's mom is very, very ill and has requested Mr. Stallone's assistance to come pick his son up from the military academy and drive him back home. It would be a good way to, rekindle their relationship.
Yeah, strike it up.
That's right. So Sly Stone's like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do this. I want to get to know him again. You know, I've been writing him letters, and yeah, this is a good idea. Well, in the meantime, what we didn't know about this Sly Stone character is he is an arm wrestling connoisseur. Yes.
Man, this is starting to... I think I remember this movie, but man, I probably saw like the tail end of it on a TBS or something back in the day.
That's right. So he's traveling across the country in this semi with his estranged son that he hasn't had a relationship with in a while.
Yeah.
And I mean, once again, David, they're playing some epic 80s music.
As always, I mean, I can hear the soundtracks in my mind if I don't even remember the movie.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think there's Kenny Loggins in this one. Oh, man, that dude.
They're in a semi. Come on now.
Yeah. So
Gotta be some Kenny.
dude, so they're traveling down, they're hitting truck stops, they're arm wrestling for money. He's teaching his kid to arm wrestle. I mean, we got some like epic like old Nintendo stuff in there. You got the bully kids and the kid, you know, the kid in the military school takes him down with some arm wrestling, and then you know, at the end it's the ultimate championship of arm wrestling.
Oh yeah.
They go to Las Vegas, and they're gonna win a semi.
If he wins the arm wrestling.
If he wins the arm wrestling, he's going to get himself a brand spanking new semi.
And let me guess, his other one's dilapidated, and needs some repair. And
David, you are the man.
Oh yeah, that's the way it's going to be.
You must have saw it coming. I'm telling you, buddy, that's exactly what it was. I mean, this thing is, you know, your regular old hoopty semi.
Yep, from the 1980s.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I want you all to know, if you haven't seen the movie, you need to see the movie because, of course, in typical Sly Stone way, he wins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he rekindles his
relationship. The biceps bring it home.
Oh, yes. And he rekindles his relationship with his son, and they start a company called Hawk and Sons.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
It was a very wonderful movie.
So it's your, you know, conflict and change over time into resolution at the end with a good moral that you need to rekindle relationships and build it back up.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
You named it, dude.
Very nice.
It was a heartfelt movie.
Cool.
You know, I wouldn't give it, you know, an Academy Award or anything. A major award.
A major award. Must be Italian.
I love that movie, The Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah.
1985, man.
Christmas Story?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, David, anything you would like to chat about today?
Okay. We'll see how well this goes here. I'm going to be digging into the realm. I was going through some old documents a week or two ago and stumbled across
the old Cowtown Museum. Wow, look at that. Oh, wow, you really did. Holy cow.
And
oh, you know what this is? Forgive me for the pause break there, folks. I must have been visiting my father for the summer.
Yes, you were.
And I saw this postcard. Yes, this is a Kansas postcard, my friends, from 1997. But the picture's from 1993. And the postcard says, this is to my friend David, because I was visiting my dad for the summers. And this is when we were living in Houston together. I said, David, I saw this postcard, and I said to myself, David will love this postcard. Wow, such intelligence.
Deep.
Hope you're having a cool spring break. Your buddy pal, Kent Wise.
Yeah, I found that, and I was like, you know, that is great conversation fodder for this show.
I think so.
There you go.
Wow, that is an epic find. The fact that you still have that is rather impressive.
Oh, just wait.
Oh no. That could be incriminating evidence.
Probably is incriminating evidence. However, this may look this may look simple to you. Anybody who went to Kingwood High School in the 1990s will be very familiar with this. This is a parking pass for Kingwood High School.
That's right. Only remember, juniors and seniors only can park on campus.
So back in 96, 97, Kent and I were at the 9th grade campus, and
Yes.
he needed to go to the main campus for algebra. Is that right?
Some
Or algebra 2 or
Algebra
something.
2.
Who knows? So I was like, well, hey, do you have a picture or do you have a copy of what one of these looks like? And he was like, well, yeah. I said, I bet you we can make one of those on the computer and print it off on our dot matrix, or not dot matrix, but color printer. Ooh, fancy color printer from the 1990s. And then we can stick it on your window and you can go over there for the one class you have and park legally. So
Yep.
there you go.
We did that. Yes. By the way, I want to let everybody know, if you're a younger generation, that is illegal to do. And by the way, I did pay the consequences for that. I did get caught, and I did get 4 days of, I think, what was it? Like, remember when they sent you off to a different campus?
Yeah, that was.
I can't remember what that
I
was.
can't even remember what it was. So, and I guess I should apologize a little bit because I was an accomplice in that and got you in trouble. But at the same time, you had to go to the main campus and there was nowhere to park.
There was nowhere to park.
So what do you do?
But what do you do? We got creative, and it worked. And it worked for a rather long time, by the way. It wasn't like, hey, they caught me overnight. I used it for like almost the whole year until
It was right at the end of the year.
yeah, at the end of the year, until finally, I don't know how they caught me or how what went all down. I just remember, I was in history class and I get called down to the principal's office. And they go, I need you to please explain how you have a parking pass and you're not a junior or a senior. I said, oh, what parking pass are you talking about? And then boom, there's a picture and there's that car I'm driving.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So long story short, yes, I paid for my troubles.
Little history there. Ironic that I still had it. So
Yes.
this, my friend, is a gift
Wow.
back to you after all these years.
Dude, that is a pretty parking permit. Dude, it almost looks exactly the same, Oh my goodness. I think we have another accomplice with that too.
Man, I think maybe was it?
Marky Mark with us?
I think it was Mark. Yeah. Well, leave the last name off. You know who you are.
Yes. You just got name mentioned.
So, how about yourself, man? Got anything you want to talk about?
Man, other than the movie that I watched, I need to find me another great 80s movie.
Mm-hmm.
You probably remember a little fun one called The Wizard.
Oh, yes. I think we mentioned it last time, and man, I've been jonesing to see it since we talked about it, honestly.
Dude, I'm telling you, best Nintendo movie ever made.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man.
I think it's the only
Super
one.
Mario Brothers 3, when I saw that at the end of the movie, and that's the game. Oh, spoiler alert. That's the game they play in the Grand Championship. The Super Mario Brothers 3. None of them had ever seen it before.
That's right.
I was like, I got to have that game. It was the perfect marketing ploy by Nintendo to sell tons of Super Mario Brothers 3. And I think it's still probably my favorite of all of the Super Mario Brothers.
It is. I would have to agree with you. It's one of my favorites as well.
Yep. The raccoon hat and the Tanuki suit and all that kind of fun stuff. So
No, those were good times, man. I remember spending many hours on my Nintendo playing that game.
yep, me too. Me
So,
too.
Boy, that's fun to remember the past. But have you ever played the new Mario on the Nintendo Wii before?
Oh yes, new Super Mario Brothers, dude. Friday night dinners back when the squirts were a little smaller. All four of us would play Remember that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
I
good.
I still got the save game. We could pick it up where we left off, man.
We should one time.
But you don't have any remotes anymore, you monkey.
No,
So no, I got actually my dad's bought all brand new remotes for his system, so he was going to give me his too, and we'll have 4 now too.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So yeah, we can play them up again.
Dude, I'm really sorry, David. I ended up. I know I mentioned this in the last podcast. I was building a racing simulator, and
Update.
update. Hey, I got it. I got it all downstairs into the basement. I got it all set up, and then this week I got the. I installed what they call a butt kicker. Yeah, I'm not joking. That's the actual name. No vulgarity to it. And what this thing does is it senses low vibration noises. So, like, for example, when you're racing your car and you hit a wall, it's going to vibrate the seat.
Kick you in the butt.
That's right, kick you in the
Nice.
butt. It's, hence the name butt kicker because it sits
Very
right
nice.
under your rear on the seat. Really cool device. I'm telling you. I've got to probably maybe 30 minutes on this thing, and it's impressive.
Nice.
I
I haven't even seen it, and we're downstairs, and it's probably just in the other room over there, maybe?
maybe. Or it could be over there.
Could be over there. Okay.
But
Sweet.
I'll show you afterwards.
Sweet.
We'll definitely need to get some
Need
pictures.
Yes, we need pictures because we need to have them in the previous video.
That's right. We might be a couple videos before we show this thing. So, but long story short, I got this thing built. It's pretty cool. I need to do some wire cleanup, cable management.
Yeah.
And anyways, I think I might have mentioned in the last cast, I ended up trading in the Wii, a PlayStation 3, and an Xbox 360 with, I don't know, so many games. And I was able to get a lot of money back from all that and purchase it towards an Xbox One.
So the question everybody who's watching wants to know is which one of those systems got you the most value? Just the system.
Just the system, believe it or not, the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, out of even newer. I guess the Xbox was older, and the PlayStation 3 was newer. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Wii right there in the middle, having the highest value. That's kind of interesting.
And I have all the games that I had. I had every battle royale game you can think of. Mm-hmm. And I have to thank my my little brother Sean. I threw him out there. Yes, hi Sean. He gave me a ton of games, and he's a huge first-person shooter game.
Yeah,
So I think I literally had every first-person shooter game you ever could think of. And I'm not a first-person shooter type of guy. I'm a race car guy.
Either.
So long story short, out of all the games, the Mario Kart Racing reaped me the most amount of money.
Mario Kart Wii made you the most money.
That's right.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yes.
So that just goes to show you that Nintendo not only makes a memorable product, they make a highly valued product over time. Investment, you to decide.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe I should have kept that Wii. Well, it's all good. No one was playing with it. It was just sitting around.
If nobody's using it, then it has no value.
And I did clear up a lot of shelf space, which was very nice, and it made the wife happy.
Happy wife,
Happy life.
there you go. So
Exactly. Well, hey, David, I think we've met our time match for today.
yeah,
This was fun.
absolutely, always is.
I love it.
I don't think it'll ever end.
No. So we'll bring it back next week. Please keep watching, folks. Thank you for all your subscribers watching us and for all
support.
your
Please subscribe. Hit subscribe. Give us a like if you actually like this. Give us a comment. Feedback is always wonderful, and it's great to hear from anybody who wants to give us positive feedback and critiques with good information. So please show us your support.
Yes. Listen to David. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, right. So we'll see you later.
See ya.